Hello, this is BioPhreak, and with me today is...
Tony and the Great Onion.
Some of you may also know us simply as Chris and Dave. Today we continue our first impressions of Burst Fighter. So we're about to go through Hell's Gate.
So back to the interesting topic at hand, and the one we really should be talking about while you play this game. Those game remakes that are coming out soon.
Yes.
Okami is coming out for the PS4. I'm really excited about that. Okami is like the best game.
Remind me what Okami was? The name.
Okami was a game, the last game put out by Clover Studios. I think around 2007.
What was it about?
It was about the wolf goddess Amaterasu going throughout Nippon, which is really Japan.
Right.
And it's basically, it had a bunch of like mini quests, side quests that you could do that just felt naturally, just stuff you could do in the area. And then the dungeons themselves were like, they were like Zelda dungeons. It was really good. It was really amazing. I'm definitely getting that when it comes out. Also, they're coming out with a PSVR version of Skyrim that I'll be getting too.
What?
I'm excited about that. It's gonna be on the VR.
Why can't they just make a new game?
I mean, I know, but
they're milking Skyrim so much.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But I'm excited about it because I get to play Skyrim on the VR. Because one of the funnest things for me is just to walk around and look at how pretty shit is while I'm picking alchemy ingredients to get fucking rich.
Yeah, but then you pick that one flower and then you can't walk anymore. Oh, I hate these homing missiles these guys have.
That's true. Then they have this really cool ass game. It's not a remake. It's coming out in early January. Final Fantasy. It's a Dissidia. Do you remember Final Fantasy Dissidia for the PSP?
Yes, and
they're making a new one.
Freaking amazing.
They're making a new one for the PS4. Full-out fighting game.
Man.
Like, it's really cool. I have a pre-order set down with GameStop for it. I'm sorry, what are we playing right now again? I got excited talking about games that I'm excited about. I'm really not being fair to Burst Fighter, I'm sorry.
No, you complimented it, so that was a good thing.
To anyone that's a fan of bullet hells that's watching this, I'm sorry.
I wonder if Wild is random. So Lance is just a single beam. Angel looks like it's a little bit all sides. I thought I had a focus too.
Surprisingly, the scenes that the images I'm looking at are fairly varied, I think. Either that or I just haven't been paying attention.
The only thing that's a repeat that I've seen is pretty much the space background, like the stars, but that's because it's space.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing the green. What are those called? The
rings
spiral,
and stuff? Like the halo.
Yeah. No, they're not halos. They're like those things that you take when you were a kid.
Slinky?
You put no. They have the little circles that look like gears with dots in the center of them that do a spiral.
Oh, you make like circles? Yeah.
The spirographs. They look like spirographs. Yeah. Spirographs are so cool.
This thing is trying to punch me.
Hey, everyone, don't buy this game. Buy Spirograph. Make them come back. Make them popular again.
Not as long as fidget spinners are around, they're never coming back.
Well, what do they have to do with each other?
There's only room for one popular item in the culture today.
Fidget spinners can still exist. I have a fidget spinner. I bought a game theory fidget spinner.
It's okay, because I got special dice on the way.
You actually ordered them?
Yes! Not for, they're not,
Oh, dude,
they really
that's
aren't
so
for me,
awesome. Who are they for?
though. For a lady.
For a lady?
Oh, yeah.
You have a lady? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this and forget about the game we're playing.
No.
That's exciting, though.
That, like, I already ordered it. Oh, that was not fair. There was no way I could have dodged that.
Oh, that really wasn't fair.
So, yeah, I ordered them, and not sooner than I've already put the order in, I get a text like, oh, look at these. I wanted some. I was like, you got it.
That's great.
Yeah. She's a gamer, too, but she just doesn't want to do our game that we stream, mainly because we stream it.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
weird because she's really not that shy. In fact, like, I'll put it this way: when she plays, she actually, like, she'll always play an Elven Ranger. At least that's all I've ever seen her play. And she'll wear, like, little elf ears, and she has, like the 5th edition's got these little spell cards or class cards. She literally has a card case that's called the Quiver. It looks like a damn archer's quiver that just kind of zips up, and you carry it like a strap, like you would an archer's quiver. So it's like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, but yeah, she
And some people are just weirded out by having parts of them, saved on the internet somewhere. That just weirds some people out.
Yeah, I don't even want to begin to imagine what it's like to be a girl on the internet in today's age.
Oh, I know. I mean,
Lance is not the way to go for this guy.
I always kind of wished I was a girl on the internet so I could get, like, followers really easy. Or at least I imagine it would be really easy.
No, because then essentially you're just going to be, what was it, the IRL streamer, right? That's pretty much where a bunch of those go.
Girls
I don't put it
girls
past
can
them.
be
I mean,
hardcore gaming
if I was-
screen.
If I was the other gender, yeah, I would use every advantage I have.
Girls can be hardcore gamers too.
You didn't say the
I don't. Well, I mean, you said they'd be stuck IRL streamers. That's not necessarily true.
No, that's not what I said.
I must not have heard you right because that's what I thought I heard.
Yeah, for a certain type of streamer, yes. Let's see what Arc does. I think I know what that's going to be, though. Actually, let's do 4 lance, wings. Let's do wings, arc, weapon. That was just weird. I'm hoping this does what I think it's going to do. I just can't get past Hell's Gate. No, it's not doing what I wanted to do. Damn it. Oh well. I thought it said the middle was supposed to be Lance. I don't see Lance. It said, like, looks almost like a focus. So I was hoping for a centralized stream, and then the focus, and then the arc here to help kind of widen the path a little bit. But, yeah, it's not. Oh, I was looking for that. It'll do big. Big Bostic. Alright, this is actually working a little bit better. I feel like I can just dodge some of these burst shots. The homing missiles are working really good. And these things.
Man, I don't know how you're doing this well because to me, all of this is just a blur.
Well, this is actually. I have to say, I like how you could change some of your ship's weaponry to get different strategies. I do like that a lot.
No, variety is definitely good.
So, well, it lets you change like for different bosses. Different. That damn homing missile. Okay. Feels like it's shooting slower now. Come on, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I have to use special. I was about to die.
Yeah, I guess you have to use it there.
Oh God. Damn, I hate these homing shots. They're so cheap. You don't move fast enough to dodge them.
Well, you're out of. Oh, you got
I still
one
got
again.
one, but I don't. You see what I'm saying? It is
You got
such
two
bull
now.
crap. They're gonna cage me in. Yeah. That's how I died last time. They won't disappear unless you kill them.
Yeah.
Gonna get past this boss. Gonna do. Can't believe I'm this risky at these games. Oh shit. I was focused on
Beat
these
Master
stupid...
Largo, you must teach me your ways.
Yeah. No, a lot of different things out there. Like I said, bullet hell takes a lot of strategy with that and a lot of quick coordination, which... Oh, God.
Which I don't have.
No. Oh, man, those shots where they waver and change the trajectory. Alright, so this was the phase I think I always... That is not doing enough damage.
We're almost halfway there. Almost.
I know, I just gotta not do something stupid. Like, so it looks like you get like one shield, like one reprieve. Did something. But it pissed it off.
You're about a quarter of the way there. I mean, left.
That's not helping. This is a lot harder than it looks, man. Oh my God. I don't even want to know what expert's like. It's probably like 1 inch of like safe space on the entire screen. Ah, damn. All right.
Better use your charge shot.
Yeah.
Use it.
No, not yet.
Why? It's almost dead.
Fine. Arachnophobia.
I mean, it ends now,
I'm
right?
not even looking at the health because I'm too busy trying to not get shot.
Oh yeah, I was watching the health. That's why I was.
That's why you're my wingman.
That's too on the nose for this game.
You listen to on a teacher. Okay. I guess it's the queen on her ship. I'm also going for the main.
They're all very similar looking, except for that one person's hair.
Yeah, you're right. There was a guy in one of the loading screens. I don't know who he is. Maybe he's us. I don't know. Or not. I think we were just a clean ship, to be honest. I have no idea who that is. That wasn't the guy.
That looks like Mass Effect 2's setting when you talk to the head of that corporation that revived you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. So core, we're gonna put focus. Wings, we're gonna keep on arc. See, that was arc for that. Oh my God. So That may do... Well, I don't know if that's going to do what I want. I still want to kind of keep Arc. Blade is just not going to work. Angel... I don't know if I want to shoot that much to the sides. I'll go with Lancer. Let's see how that works. Mission 4, Blue Cocoon. Okay. We finally arrived to their homeworld. Behind its bluish exterior lies our dreaded nightmare. Our forces are exhausted from the last battle, but we cannot risk a breather even for a moment. It seems that our scout findings were not as accurate as we predicted, or their intel already foresaw our plans. They're waiting to ambush us near the warp gate. I cannot fathom how many battalions the machines had at their disposals. Do we even have a chance to wipe them all out?
Now I have a question.
42.
That's a good answer. But, the question I have is, if the story in this game did not exist, would it change how you played the game?
Not particularly, though. There's one thing that I have to say that from the reading the description of the game, they kind of gave something away that they shouldn't have, which was actually, for the story part, a really cool twist. But I don't want to say it in case they reveal it on here. We get that far into it. But I know what you're saying is, yeah. I thought there'd be more cutscenes than what it was, or at least what it sounded like it would be.
I mean, having a story is great. It's cool. But I don't know. I don't want to say it's not worth having a story in these kind of games, because if the story's really good, that's definitely not true. But I think it'd have to be like a really good story for it to like matter at all.
This is worrying me because this is not that good of a setup, but it should be. And
you know what I want? I kind of want. Have you ever played the Gundam Warriors game? You know how they make everything a Warriors game like a Musa game. They made a few for Gundam, and the first one was really good.
I've never heard of that, and that sounds freaking awesome.
It really is. The first one's amazing.
I would love to
and
see
one of the
something
reasons,
with Robotech too.
One of the things I wish they did for this game that would have really tied it in with the story is have chats with other people in the squadron that are dealing with shit too. Like
That would be
maybe
cool.
Revealing like plot-centric stuff about their technology, because part of the story was we're trying to figure out and reverse engineer their technology.
Correct.
And right now all we're doing is just burning through it, so that doesn't really matter. I don't know, there's some creative things they could have done to like tie in the story and make it matter.
Well, again, like, if we don't get to the twist, I'll warn people in the thing, because I do know what it is. I think it's going to change your opinion a little bit on the potential that the story has, as well as looking forward to it. But I don't like how they kind of mentioned it in the game description. And it's like, dude, you should have saved that in game. That was a hell of a nice little twist.
Well, my whole rant here pretty much culminates to there's a real disconnect between the gameplay and the story. And that's a problem when you want to have both gameplay and story.
Fair. And even the older ones didn't have a ton of story to it. And I've seen some really good bullet hells that had really bad stories. It's like, look, you're fighting a bear in space. And it's like, what? You know, it just doesn't make sense. You know, the gameplay is awesome, but like some of the visuals just don't match. And oh my god, oh my god.
Look, this one doesn't have any stupid numbers. It's just the
It's got a cool name, and it looks cool. Holy sh! That was not expected.
How do you even dodge that? How do you dodge
bomb? I used the bomb. I gotta be careful on this guy because he shoots another one like Don't do it in the middle. Don't do it in the middle. Damn it.
Oh.
Oh, that's what hit me. Oh, that's cheap. Good job, yeah. It was a good kind of cheat. It was a fair cheat. I hate to do this. They're zoning me in. Okay, can I get away before he does it again? Oh, that nicked me.
Oh, that's so close.
Yeah, he's getting a little more rapid. That there's no.
That's cheap.
Cheap. It's a fair.
They
cheat.
changed.
No,
they changed the rules on you because that's gonna get you no matter what.
Well, it depends. If you can read it, you have to go from right to left. Like I said, it's a fair cheat. Rampages, interesting. Yes, let's continue this. Definitely, we're gonna continue that. Let's change the thing. You know, I thought we did pretty good with that, but let's see what wild adds to the equation. All right, so before we start here, we are going to we're going to end this session here of Burst Fighter. Join us as we continue Queen Sarah's fight against the evil invaders. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Let us know what you think of the series, and see you next time on Happy Gaming.
Happy gaming, guys.